Before the race starts, I'd like to let you know that we've got quite a number of reserves once again this race. PRT is reserving for Bashful Cloud. Then we have URT. I'm gonna call him MCFC, make my life easier. He's going to be reserving for Le Biscuit in the Alfa Romeo. We've got Black Shadow in the McLaren, who'll be reserving for Alexios. We've got D-Bend in the Haas, who'll be... Well, D-Bend and Jay Henson, both in the Haas. They're currently reserves, but that's probably going to become a full-time seat. Not necessarily for them, as the two other Haas drivers have left the league due to some issues that they had. They may rejoin for future seasons though, which would be nice to have them back. We've got Merv Martin. He's reserving for Jai Fletcher, because we had to remove Jai Fletcher from this race because we've heard from other league admins that some of the issues we may have been having over the last two races could be from PS5 issues trying to work with the PS4, and now while Codemasters say it works, and which it does, it's providing issues, so we're going to be testing that by bringing in another driver for Jai Fletcher. Got Adude who'll be joining us in the race. He'll be skipping qualifying as he's been watching the race in Bahrain. And Kengar is just fixed his internet connection. Q1 is underway. I wish all the teams and drivers luck. It's Q1, less than 2.5 minutes left. Not a lot of time, just enough time to do 1 or 2 more laps if you've got the fuel for it. Where will he place himself? 117.035. He has not improved on his lap time. As we see, Black Shadow actually is about to cross the line. We're going to see where this places him. It doesn't seem to be like a great lap. Leaves himself in 19th place with a 119.6. Where will he place himself? DRS open. 117.7 puts himself in 17th place. As Merv Martin enters the pits, that'll end his Q1 session on the brink of elimination. Jay Henson now. Not the best of lap times. Just definitely slower than his previous lap. He'll be getting eliminated for sure. D-Bend as well, not a good lap time. He'll be getting eliminated. Black Shadow will also be getting eliminated. Jamie Robertson will also be getting eliminated, which means that Merv Martin at 15th should be safe. Q2 is underway. Scotty Noob now, 4/10 of better over his lap time, comes across the line. Goes 6th fastest and on the mediums. Also 116.5. Godly Noob definitely won't have enough time to go do a lap on soft, so he's going to be hoping that that 116.5 is going to be good enough to get him into Q3. As Sebi Debi is in the pits, he doesn't seem to be coming out, so Sebi Debi will be getting eliminated. Merv Martin, as he comes across the line, in 9th place, 16.6. Daru has retired. Martins is 160.9. His lap's invalidated. He'll be looking to quickly set another lap. As Gexy goes first with a 15.8. He got himself into the 115s. Martins enters the pits. He'll be getting eliminated. KCDB coming through on the softs. He'll be looking to get into top 10. Sepi will be getting eliminated, and MCFC will be getting eliminated. So Deru's only worry of getting into Q3 is this man right here. Fellow league admin KCDB finds himself currently in 12th with 116.9 on mediums. So the question is, can he improve by around 9/10 on the softs? It's going to be a hard challenge. He's just got this last sector 3 to do so. As he rounds, if I'm not mistaken, that's turn 16. I should load up the track grid. Seems to be a strong lap. Puts on DRS. And he does indeed go 5th fastest at 116.1. If I'm not mistaken, that was a lot better than his lap time in Q3, so I'm happy for him. Merv Martin in 11th, Martin's in 12th, Sebi Debi 13th, URT 14th. As Adude has joined, he'll be the driver who'll be the starting last because he couldn't do qualifying, but he'll be joining us for the race. Q3 is underway. Godly Noob has put himself in 2nd place with a 115.4, cracking lap. I don't think he's going to have enough fuel for another lap, so he's going to have to stick with that 15.4. So KCDB now crosses the line, puts himself in 6th, also getting himself into the 115s, 115.9. Question is though, can anyone beat Faxon from provisional pole? The rest of the grid is there trailing behind him, trying to do something, whatever they can, to to catch up to this man. Gexy spins out. Tan 12-12 puts himself in third with a 1:15.4. Andre slightly slower, invalidates his lap. Sonev puts himself in fourth, 1:15.540. Andre 1:15.541. Het with a 1:15.6. Good from him. I thought he'd do faster than that, but he hasn't. As Faxland gets pole position, improves on his lap time by 10, 1:15.017. Blistering lap. Doesn't get into the 1:14s, but nonetheless, cracking lap of 4/10 faster than second. And by the time you reach 9th place, there's almost a second between them already. Kengar, unfortunately, will be starting from 19th. I think it's because he disconnected and reconnected, as the formation lap's on their way down a bit. As Het spun out it. I don't think you'll ever see a more close call than that. Wow. I wish all the drivers luck. We've had no issues, which is great stuff. We've got 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. I think this may be the most anticlimactic start. And there we go, we're off. We're off. Okay, don't know what happened there. It's a good start from Faxton, manages to stay in first well. Godly Noob staying right behind him in second. We can see the racing points of Tan and Sonev challenging. Sonev manages to get the move done, and Tan on softer tyre compound should have been able to challenge him back but couldn't. We're clean so far, which is really nice to see. KCDB strong start in 6th, and there's the yellow flags. Kengar spun out or something in last place. As we see, they're going 3 wide now. D-Ben, I think that's Merv Martin, 16 and 17. They should be leaving a bit more room there. And it's tight and neat so far, as we see the McLaren of Gexy and KCDB going side by side. Some nice racing from them, and Gexy getting the position back on from KCDB. Both of them up 2 positions, Andre down 3 positions, and MCFC up 3. Daru, oh no, I think he's had some contact. There's a spin there. That's, I think, Jamie Robertson's Williams, and Deru spun out a bit as A-Dude goes up 3 places, but I think as A-Dude's going really slow. No safety car, yeah, Deru's down 6 places, that's a shame. As Faxon sets fastest lap, that's lap 1 done. Already 7/10 ahead of second, Faxon storming away with this race. Godly Noob got fastest lap of the race as Het got past Tan. Going still side by side, Tan will be looking to challenge around the inside and now around the outside, but can't do it, as Gexy now will be looking to take advantage of that. Going around the outside, can't get it done, but he'll probably be looking to go down the inside as DRS is enabled. MCFC gets the first penalty of the race for track limits. And Sonev in third. Oh, as we see that, I think that's the Renault of KCDB went wide. Good driving from him not to spin it out and lose even more places, but managed to keep it up well. We've seen MCFC up 4 places, some good stuff from him. Jay Henson up 4 places as well, that's some good stuff. As now Andre will be looking to recover places that he's been having, as whoa, he seems to be going wide. There's 3 drivers seem to be going wide, and there's a major collision. I think the safety car will be coming out. Oh my word, it's like a NASCAR crash. Andre, massive crash. There's been a bunch of cars involved. And drivers now going around, only a VSC, I don't know how that's only a VSC, so many drivers were involved, front wing flying everywhere. Sebi Debi up 7 places, this man knows how to make a comeback. There's also Gexy very close behind Jamie Robertson. 2 McLarens, as A-Dude's retired. It's Jamie Robertson looking to make a move on Black Shadow, Gexy looking to make a move on Jamie Robertson, Tan 12-12 looking to make a move on Gexy, and PRT is not far behind Tan 12-12 as Gexy enters the pits. Maybe there was some contact, and he did indeed get front wing damage, that's a shame. As Jamie Robertson's pit, and Sonev's crashed, Sonev has spun, and safety car is out. So when there was a major crash, safety car didn't come out, but now that Sonev spun out, the safety car has come out. And I think DRS will be enabled either not this lap, next lap then. As he still nonetheless has enough speed to look down the inside and gets past Sebi Debi, a really nice move from Faxon. And that will allow him to get away from Godly Noob, who looks down the inside of Sebi as well. And also gets the move done. And Sebi Debi losing 2 positions on this older set of tyres. And as DRS isn't enabled, that makes life a bit harder as they go too wide, and
Martins, very nice, looking down the inside. And manages to get past Het. As two drivers side by side over there. Deroux and Het. Het manages to get past Deroux. And Deroux might lose another place to the other Williams, who goes down the inside of Deroux. Sorry, I was mistaken both times. I was past Martins. Bumpy got past Martins. We see Jamie side by side with Deroux. Still side by side. And we see... sorry, the game was glitching weird. It was with Martins. Both Williams get past the two Red Bulls as they're still jockeying for position. As Deroux manages to pounce on what's been happening and stays ahead of his fellow teammate and Jamie. Red Bull strong performance, 6th and 7th. And Jamie Robertson now with DRS has been enabled. But Martins also has DRS. But Jamie Robertson now will be looking around the outside of Deroux. As we see the rest of the midfield back there, very close indeed. Jamie Robertson got past Martins, and Tan 12 will be looking to get past Martins as well. And not far behind is right on their tail, Gexy and MCFC, who get past Gexy. Not leaving much room, actually leaving more than enough room. Gexy just touching him slightly. He is on a slower set of compound tires. And KCDB is doing some nice racing as well now, looking to go side by side with Gexy around the outside. Tries to stick it, he'll probably have the more pace now that he's on the outside. And also gets past Gexy. Gexy not having the best of races. And PRT just really close behind him. Gexy apparently got past KCDB again. And KCDB, look at all these drivers so close by. Like, barely leaving enough time to talk about the guys in front as well, who are also pretty close. Like, these drivers, this is a pack of cars that strings from like 4th to like 12th, all so close together. His head now will be looking to go round inside or outside. Look left, look right. Looking left again. Sorry, looked right again. For the inside, gets past Jay Henson, not by much, and Jay Henson looking to fight back on though. And Jamie Robertson now looking round the outside of Jay Henson. He's sticking it to him round the outside, still sticking round the outside as we saw Bumpy look up and manages to get past on the outside. That was some nice stuff. Jay Henson losing 2 places. He is on an older set of tires. Looks down the inside though, still fighting with all his might and manages to get the place. And so I'm appreciating the clean driving for the most part that we're seeing here. As I say that, we saw the Ferrari off Tan 1212. I think it was involved in a bit of contact because he's going really slow. As Jamie Robertson spun. And that's also the Red Bull of Deroux who spun, which is a big shame. I think Martins as well was involved in it. I don't know. The Williams of Jamie Robertson, Martins and Deroux, the 2 Red Bulls also were involved in that. It's a big shame. All involved in the contact. I see Gexy and Tan 1212 going side by side. And Gexy gets past Tan 1212. PRT, you know, not seeing much of him, but he's slowly making his way through the field. As MCFC goes really wide, that will allow PRT almost to go side by side. Can't though through here, but he manages in this corner, goes side by side, gets past him rather easily. Sebi Debbie in 3rd, and Godly Noob still right behind Faxland, but still hasn't been able to get past. And that's PRT now, looking to make a move on KCDB, and Jay Henson not also looking. KCDB looking to move on Jay Henson. They made the 2-3 wide almost. KCDB managed to get past as Jay Henson. Sorry, PRT that is, spins, saves it though, kind of saves it, doesn't get front wing damage. I think there was a bit of contact there which might have sent him wide, and it's a shame he's still standing there because he could still be going on. And it's a shame he's lost a lot of places because he was doing really well going back up through the field. And KCDB, Sly Fox here, having a real nice race for himself. You know, up 4 places, changing up 9. KCDB was involved in contact. And I think Sebi Debbie has not pit yet, even Jay Henson, they both haven't pit yet. Martins I think had to pit due to contact. As we see that's KCDB had spun under, I think it was under VSC almost. He spun, he lost a lot of place. Like, poor man, I kind of jinxed him, saying what he is having a nice race going for him, but not so much anymore. before the rain kicks in, but their tires must be dead right about now. I don't know how they're managing to hang on. As we see rain, I think, slowly kicking in. But you know, we still need some more time before Inters are the optimal tire. And oh my word, Godley got past Fax. I've been so involved in what's been going on with the midfield drivers. There's been so much going on. As Jay Henson goes in, and Sebi Debi still not pitting yet. We see him shaking around a bit. Those tires, not only must they be dead, at least because they're 22 laps in, but it's also raining. This man is a machine of tires. Managing to make it stick. Sure, he's 17.8 seconds away, but 18 seconds off excellent, but he's managing to make it work. Not by much though. Those tires, you can really see him struggling out there. As Bump here gets past Sebi Debi without much of a hassle. So will he pit on lap 23? Marvelous job of keeping his tires alive and going so far. And he still doesn't pit. Wow. As Martins got past Jay Henson, oh, they're fighting side by side. We see the battle of Inters and Hards. Bit of contact there. Faxon got past Godly Noob again. Unfortunately, I missed that. As we see, I think that's a back marker. Needs to get out of the way. He's really slowing down Godly Noob. That's a Haas back marker. Sorry, an AlphaTauri back marker. I don't know who that's of. Sorry, no, the Haas was the back marker. The AlphaTauri was Godly Noob, and I think Godly Noob got front wing damage because of the Haas. And if that's so, that's a really big shame. And Tan 12-12 looking to get past Jay Henson, and almost spins out. I think Jay Henson went for the block on Tan 12-12, not leaving much room for Tan 12-12. That's not great racing from Jay Henson. Left him almost no room. Spun him out. Jay Henson should be leaving a lot more room than that. I don't know what happened there. I don't know how he got past Het so easily, because he was like 2 seconds off him. I think Het must have made a mistake, but Sebi Debi's now in third, and Gexy got past Het. Camel T, KCDB got past Het as well, and Sonev right behind him is also going to get past Het as Het enters the pits. I wonder if he's got front wing damage. Okay, we definitely see him damage his front wing entering the pits. So if he didn't have front wing damage, he's definitely going to have front wing damage now. And Sebi finally pits. 27 laps on the mediums, miraculous stuff from him. Godly Noob has left the session. He spun out and left the session. Gexy, who was having seemingly a horrible race, is now in second. KCDB as well, who was involved in the contact in the beginning, in third. Sonev will be looking to fight for that last podium spot. So the real battle here is Gexy pits. I don't know why Gexy's done that. He's probably going to lose himself the podium position now. Don't know why he's pit. I'll be looking to see if he's got some front wing damage. He's got a time penalty as well. And he's just boxing on the Inters, and he did have front wing damage. I just don't know if it was worth the pit. Maybe, you know, with only 4 laps to go, I don't think it was worth the pit stop. I think he just lost more time than he's going to gain. And Sonev doing all he can. He's getting close to KCDB. He's been getting closer and closer, but he's struggling to really stay behind him. And we look now, DR's still enabled, and maybe KCDB's Inter is coming in use as goes down the inside. Sorry, blocks the inside, and he's defending Sonev really well. Sonev not being able to get past, but now he finds room to go around the outside, but just doesn't have the grip to stick it as Sonev pits. Why would you pit when you're entering the final lap of the race? What on earth? This is just not a justifiable pit stop. You know, he's lost third place, he's gonna lose so many places. Great race from KCDB, my driver of today. Coming through sector 3. He'll be rounding turn 16, the final corner, one more time. And Faxland wins the Spanish GP. I know I called it a bit earlier, but that's fine. He wins the Spanish GP as there's KCDB, I think, spun out or something. He must have lost second while I was watching Faxland. Sebi Debi now finds himself in second place. Gexy in third. Definitely had a easier experience without the PS5. I think he had a really strong performance, and then second I know said KCDB was my driver of the day, but Sebi Debi might be driver of the day once again. So yeah, Faxlin did indeed win. Sebi Debi going from 12th to 2nd, some good stuff from him. Gexy in 3rd to round up the podium slots. And Stonef in 4th, even though he pitted, you know, still managed to go in 4th place. And that is it for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week, next Sunday. Thank you. Godspeed.